let's start with experience points, and then we'll make a short recap. Gustav, what are you buying?
Can I get linguistics yet? I
Uh,
don't think I've conversed enough in Estalian to learn that, but I've been paying attention to other languages and.
but what kind
A
of
bit about
what kind of language? Exactly.
Like Estalian, there's like the Romance languages and stuff. Like there's like similarities
classic.
in certain words. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that you can learn the basics of Estalian. Like you'll still be speaking like a tourist, in Madrid, but sure.
So I could take Estalian or
Yeah. You can take
linguistics.
a stand. You can take a stand. Classical, not really, unless you've been learning. But I think you know classical, right?
I know classical. I need a
Yeah.
secret language though.
Secret language is something completely different. You need someone to teach you that directly.
You got thief tongue, don't you?
Don't think so.
Well, I thought you did.
You can learn
No, I
basics of
don't think.
Estalian.
Okay.
But I will probably, if you want to communicate, I will probably require you to test intelligence, because these are like basics, super basics. But yeah, you can
You can
can
count
take
to
it.
10. You know where the bathroom is.
Yeah,
And
the
you
word
can hit on
puta
women.
puta madre or something like that, right?
Be like my tour guide in Italy that told me the best pickup line was more or less translated to "I really like dick." Like, well played, sir. Well played.
Johannes, what are you buying?
Okay, I'm going to buy. I'm going to max out my
Hello?
perception.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So what are you buying?
I'm going to max out perception.
Okay, nice.
I'm going to get quick draw.
Nice. That's
Hello?
good. Hey.
Hello.
We can hear
And
you.
I think for fun, I'm going to get intimidate.
Sorry, what are you going to buy? The last one?
The last one is intimidate.
Intimidate, sure, no problem. Yeah, you can grab it. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Lambert, what about you?
I picked up a bunch of attribute stuff, so I bought. Let me expand my sheet. I bought 5 toughness, 5 willpower, 5 strength, and 5 weapon skill.
Okay, nice. That's quite a lot. Okay, no problem.
Cost me 400 points.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Worth it.
So tell me.
And it
please...
maxes out the needs of assassins, so we're good.
Okay, nice. So you'll be able to progress to your next career soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So tell me, who's making notes today?
It's me, baby.
Okay, you already have the document. Yeah, Brian, what's up?
I was looking at Marla's sheet. I think she's at the top of her tradesman career.
Okay.
And so she could advance. The one that seems to make the most sense for her seems like merchant. Because I think she would see that as the biggest step up. Like everything else is kind of redundant. Like there's cartographer, which she could end up as a merchant, or it's like, does she want money or adventure at this point?
Yeah.
I doubt she wants adventure.
Yeah.
I doubt any of you will want adventure after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to advance her to merchant?
It's up to you. I think that makes sense. If the rest of the guys are fine with it, then sure, go for it.
Yeah,
remember
cool
that when you transition, you pay additional 100, right? So you need,
Boys, I will be right back. I'm sorry, I gotta take this call and give me like 5 minutes, and I'll be good back.
Sure. So, Gustav, you're transitioning Marla to merchant, right?
Yes. Yeah, she has a few numerical stats. Like that's another reason I thought it'd be good to use merchant, because it'd be easier to level her up.
Of course.
But she has another 400 XP. She could do 5 weapon skill, 5 ballistic skill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's ever had a strength or toughness.
No, merchant probably doesn't have those advances.
So let's just go down the line and keep it simple. Weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, +5 in each.
Okay, excellent choices. All I think all of them. And I think that makes her, what, 33 weapon skill right now? Because I believe she had
weapon skill,
28 before, I think. Yeah, now she has 33, so that's, that's good, because 28 is abysmally low.
She gets a strength and toughness bonus, like, increase. Like, she's officially 4 in each now.
Yeah, only like 4 points from 40 toughness. You're right. Okay. So, very quick recap.
I think she has more XP, but I haven't been tracking it, so we'll
no worries. Sure. It's all fine. Just that she's basically on your level. It will be good. Oh yeah, Sean. Just one thing about this Call of Cthulhu scenario. I just want you to know that I know it because I ran it once.
Okay.
But
Okay.
of course, I don't probably have to tell you that I won't metagame in any way. Just that we are clear. I always tell my GMs if I know a module that they are running, because I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will make probably during holidays or in between holidays and New Year, I will make my character for you with backstory and some kind of art. I have like 2 ideas. One is the poor Polish immigrant who can't really write, write and read. There were quite a lot of them during those times in the States.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys know that. I think the Katz Delicatessen, the pastrami Katz Delicatessen in New York, it was essentially, I believe the person who created it was a poor woman from Eastern Poland, Jewish. She couldn't write or read. And the other idea was the nobleman, also from Europe, but I think I'll probably go with the first option because it sounds more interesting, roleplay wise.
Yeah.
If that's fine with you, of course.
Yeah, of course.
He'll be like 15, 16 years old, just got off the ship. Yeah. Okay, so let's make a very quick recap. Last time you decided to break out of the temple and return to the ship with not only lots of gold, but also the mummified remains of Xotlaloka, the Slan priest. As it turns out, it was these remains were the main reason for this whole expedition. It's what Magister von Stiftanzer was after all along. You managed to secure them, but now, of course, it's time to return to the ship, and the Lizardmen, commanded by an albino wizard named Quadzli, are doing everything in their power to stop you. And so while the Black Griffins buy you some time on the steps of the pyramid, the sailors, loaded with loot and of course carrying the mummified Slan mage priest, are making their way towards the one of the huge serpent statues and the entrance to the cave that is right next to it. And as you are going there with the rest of the sailors and some Black Griffins like Johannes, you are being assaulted right now from the jungle. If you look at the map, essentially you are somewhere like here, being I will of course add you very soonish, and from the jungle to your right, through the moat, emerge a bunch of skinks. They begin streaming from the jungle, swimming the moat, and they fall upon the retreating humans. It's
all right. I'm back.
Sure. It's obvious that they must be held back to stop them from bringing the orderly retreat to a halt. Mother Akela immediately rallies those sailors not carrying supplies or treasure to the defense, and so we'll be doing this combat similar to the one before, or actually to all combat encounters before. On your side are you, of course, the player characters. There's Mother Akela, Dr. Vakliger, in the wrong place at the wrong time, and 2 deckhands. You
Is it the same initiative order as before, or
No. We'll start with a completely different roll.
Right.
You all begin 16 yards away from the water's edge, and against you there are equal number of skinks who just emerged from the water. They are armed with blowpipes. Some of them with blowpipes, some of them with javelins. But it's obvious to you when you take a glance towards the jungle that there are many more small lizardmen, rushing towards the moat. You have to hold out, probably, until the captain who's at the front manages to rally a larger force to drive the skinks back. So what this means is that you have to play for time, strictly speaking. Right, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll put you. Okay. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. So roll for initiative. Gustav already rolled. Johannes, roll for initiative, please.
Okay, but minus 10, so 40.
Yeah, 40 total. Okay. Yeah. Also remember about all the ailments and stuff like that. Lambert, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm getting there.
I'll roll for deckhands.
Damn.
Number 72. But didn't you had like minuses?
Yeah, I had a minus 10, so I'd say 82.
Okay.
62?
62.
Sorry, 62, my bad.
Yeah. I'll roll for the deckhands for both of them. 32. I'm going to add this. Note taker, please, of course, note the initiative order.
I will get it from you when you are finished with this.
Sure. Dr. Vakliger. She actually has quite high agility. Wow, 51 total. No joke. And Mother Akela. I will roll for her. Of 46. And finally the skinks. I'll just find the stats for them. Oh yeah, here they are. All of the skinks have the initiative of of 46 total.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have basic initiative of 36, but I rolled a 10, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so please note the initiative, Michael, and then we'll start.
All right. Who is going first?
I think you are.
You are probably
Right, so
with 62.
Lambert.
Yeah.
62. All right. Who is next up?
I think mine's 57 with the minus 10, right?
What's that?
I was 57 with the minus 10, I think.
So Gustav is next.
Gustav. At 57.
Oh yeah, I also need to roll for
for-
Marla. Sorry.
Yeah.
About her. Agility, she has 46, but I also remember 46, so 54. But very quickly, let me check one thing. 44 for Marla.
Right. Who is after Gustav?
After Gustav, there's Mother Akela.
Mother Akela and the skinks.
And the skinks, yep.
What was their score?
46.
46. And let me put the skinks in. Skinks.
Actually, sorry, no, it's Dr. Vakliger with 51.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Right?
1 sec.
Yeah, 51.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doc. Vac. There we go. Doc Vag. 51.
Yeah, then Mother Akela, then Skinks, because they have the same number, but Akela has higher base initiative. That means that she'll be before Skinks.
46.
Yeah.
Skinks. 46.
Then Marla, 44.
Marla.
And finally, the deckhands. 2 deckhands with 32.
Well, Johannes is after
Oh yeah,
Marla
sorry.
with 40.
Completely forgot about you, Johannes. Sorry. That's right.
Johannes,
Yep.
40.
And deckhands 32.
Deckhands.
Now, starting with
32.
initiative order, so starting
There
with
we
you,
go.
Lambert, where do you want to be on the map? You need to start approximately 16 yards from the edge of the moat. So, let's say that one square is 1 yard. Yeah.
I need to be 16 squares from the moat.
Yeah, somewhere 16 squares from the moat. Mm-hmm.
1 second here.
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
And now add you when you talk.
All right, so along that line, I got you. And it's all flat, right?
Yeah. It's
all right.
It's the stone plaza before the pyramid.
Right there.
Sorry. So somewhere here, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm going to Lambert. Okay. Then after that, Gustav, where do you want to be?
Judging by how we've all fought so far, Lambert's been done pretty well with ranged weapons. So I think I want to be next to him to intercept any charge that tries to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so thoughtful.
So like right next to him, yes. For example, what here maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to intercept anybody that tries to charge him.
Sure. So I'm going to add G. Who's next after that?
Doctor.
Dr. Vakliger. Okay, I will add her. Should be red. I will add her somewhere higher up, for example, so somewhere here. Okay, after that? I think it's Akela, right?
Yeah, Akela.
Okay. Akela was at the front, so she'll be somewhere here. Then we have who's next? Then we have Skinks. Yes.
Yeah, Skinks.
Okay.
Or do you want to wait because they're just attacking us?
No, they are at the edge of the moat.
Okay.
And there's 4 of you. Akela, Vakliger, 2 deckhands, so 8 Skinks total. Currently. 1 will be here. 1 will be here. They are, of course, in the loose skirmish-like formation. Just like in the battle game.
Making it really hard to charge.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's say that.
All I'm hearing here is that I really should have gone the path of a fanatic and gotten a big ball and chain.
Yes.
Yeah. Or an organ gun. Or a hellblast. Yeah.
Steam tank for the win.
Yeah, or some Skaven, poison wind globes.
Some Skaven bullshit, yeah.
Yeah. So who's after?
I hate to break in like this, but you saw the All Legacy is becoming core for 2nd edition.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. So there will be.
Everything's getting core rules. There will be vampire counts rules.
Oh. Now I'm very happy for that. Although vampire counts have very good legacy edition rules.
Hoping it's gonna fix that bullshit Graveguard are.
Graveguard are not that. They're not that tough.
They're the worst. They're so fucking broke.
They're not that tough. I mean, I presume that you mean Banner of the Barrows, right? And hitting everything on freeze.
I do mean Banner of the Barrows.
I love it. Don't fix my banner, please. Anyway.
All right. Oh, we can leave your banner if I can keep fanatics the way they are.
After Skinks, we have Johannes, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where do you want to be, Johannes?
I guess I will be. I think I will be 2 squares below Lambert.
Okay, so 1, 2, so somewhere here?
Or
Or
right, but I think of you as being only 1 square below me.
Or lower even.
No, that's fine.
No, okay. Okay, so I'm going to harness. And finally, I believe we have 2 deckhands. So the 2 deckhands will be... okay.
Oh, we forgot Marla again.
Oh yeah, we forgot Marla again. That's true.
God, you guys are so sexist.
Yes, and that's just one of our, you know... no, I'm not going to say that. It's politically incorrect. Marla is right next to Gustav, like, I mean, obviously. So, one of our strong suits, that's what I want to say. Which I don't, of course, mean. It's a shitty joke.
Yep.
And finally, the 2 deckhands. The 2 deckhands will be one, I think, it will be lower, right next to you, Johannes, well, slightly. And the one up will be between Vakliger and Akela. So here. Okay. Okay. And here. Right. So, we start. First round. You see the skinks emerging from the water. As I mentioned before, some of them are holding javelins in their hands, and they have additional javelins placed on their backs. Others are, you know, preparing to run towards your positions with blowpipes at the ready. Lambert, you're up. What's your plan?
The range? What is the range of my fucking pistol?
Range on your pistol?
16. So it'd be long range.
Yep. So that's...
1 sec. Let me minimize my...
Oh, also remember a very important rule, actually 2 rules when using ranged weapons. If your opponent has a shield or a buckler, you get -10 to hit him. If the opponent is running, which means that in his previous action he did the run action, which is double action, you also get -10. But if your opponent is running towards you and he ends up right next to you, or you know, or he passes you, then you get +10% to hit. In close combat, of course. Running doesn't mean charging. Charging is something completely different. So if your opponent charges past you, you don't get additional bonus to hit. Just a quick.
All right.
Just a quick info.
Well,
okay.
I'm going to aim at the one right here.
Let me see. Wait. Where? Okay, sure. This one.
Which will give me a +20. I'll have the -10 that I always have, and then another -10 for long range, right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. You.
Let's get after it.
All of you, of course, have your weapons at the ready, whichever weapons you want. So that's no problem. Your guns are reloaded. It's also obvious. You take aim with one of your pistols. You aim at the skink, and then you pull the trigger. Let's see.
All right, weird. It's not letting me use that, so let me do a regular ballistic skill check.
Sure. Sometimes the macros. Yeah.
Can I look that?
Of course you can. Just remember about the additional chance for misfire in this, you know, climate. I think right now it's 90.
It's on 95, isn't it? Or no, it's on 90.
95. So now it's 90.
It's on 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, nice. You hit. Awesome. So roll to the 2d10.
2d10.
Okay.
So it takes the 8.
8 plus 4
impact.
Is, yeah.
Plus 4 is 12.
12 minus. They don't have any armor except for their scales.
Minus what? 3 there.
No, scales. I think. It's 3. Oh no, they don't have scales. Zaurus have scales. So that means what was it? 12, right? Okay.
12.
You blew its chest clean through. The skink fell
That's one
to
down.
the ground. Yeah, fell to the ground. You know, rattled and is now still. It was this one, yes?
Yep.
Okay. You know, it dropped the javelin from its cold dead hands. when the deckhand saw that, Akela and Vakliger, of course, they also, they cheered because, as I mentioned, there are quite a lot of them, and you are currently, holding for until reinforcements
The
arrive.
smallest man can do this. Imagine what you can do.
Yeah. So that was very good. After that, we have Gustav. Gustav, you just saw, Lambert killing one of the aquatic attackers. What's your plan right now?
Since there's been battles around here for the past couple days, is there any like planks of wood or anything I can grab to use as like a shield?
There were maybe in front of the temple. Here, not so much. You're actually to the side of the temple, to the right of the side of the temple, and there aren't any debris here. Not really. The lizardmen were mostly storming from the front, and you are on the right flank right now. So,
can he use the gold plaque that he's carrying as a shield?
I mean, he could use it as an improvised weapon, but that's it. Unfortunately, no, you can't use gold plaque as a shield.
I'm just worried about like all these skinks also have ranged weapons, so they might not even charge us. They might just sit back and. So I want something to like.
All of you can see that the skinks do not intend to stand at the back and shoot at you. They are. I know this is like right now it's your turn, but you can see that they are running towards you, and you think that they want to pass your lines, so they will be able to, force themselves into the in between the other sailors, deckhands, and a few griffins who are running towards the cave entrance and cause as much, havoc and mayhem as possible. You are essentially right now hoping to
running interference.
Yeah, to keep them at bay until Van der Veek arrives with reinforcements and drives them back. If you fail, you know that this whole very ordained retreat will turn into a rout. Just so we are very clear. This is very important for you to actually hold them here. So, Gustav, what do you want to do now?
That said, I'm just going to hold my action and stand here and just beat my two clubs together and look tough.
And wait, okay, sure. After Gustav, we have Akela, I think, right?
Yep.
Akela cries, "Into them! Break their backs!" And she rushes towards the skinks. She will make a command roll, and the other action will be just to move. She intends. It's obvious that she intends to take the fight to them. So I'm going to roll for her fellowship, which is rather high. I rolled d20. Let's ignore this roll, please. Nice, she passed. She has 62. And of course, while she can't influence you, PCs can only be influenced by magical means. So she can't order you to do something that you don't want. I just want you to, your characters feel inspired by what she said. Just so you know, she's a very charismatic woman. And you can see that she charges towards the lizardman with her cutlass held high. And so now I will move her 1, 2, 3, 4. She's here. Who's next?
I think actually Vakliger was next, but we forgot to.
Vakliger was before Akela. You're right. So Vakliger will. Well, since she was before Akela, she would probably make a hold action right now. She's obviously out of her element. She doesn't even have a weapon, I believe. Actually, maybe she picked up a spear. A spear from a fallen lizardman before, so maybe she has that. But for now, she's waiting. After Akela and Vakliger, who's next? Skinks. Well, the skinks will make movement, and then we'll see if they are in. Actually, no. Sorry, they will probably just make a run action towards you. Just need to make sure. They have movement 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is here. This one's here, and they will use their ranged weapons. Whoops. Okay. The ranged weapons are pretty weak, but they are still fun to use. Okay, so you see that the skinks are moving forward, and they are preparing their weapons. Right now, in that case, I need to very quickly check. Right. From top to bottom, this skink 1-5 javelin. Okay, so this skink has a blowpipe. The lower one, javelin. The lower one, blowpipe. Next one, okay, blowpipe. Lots of blowpipes. And final one. Okay. Oh, not the final one. There's one more. Okay. Okay. So, very quickly, I need to check one thing. Yeah. Range 24. Okay. The skinks advance towards your position, and they start peppering you with projectiles. First one fires at Mother Akela with his blowpipe. He fails, misses completely. The next one throws a javelin towards the deckhand, right next to Dr. Vakliger. Yeah, and he hits. Javelin is actually, it's pretty weak. Ooh. Maybe not that weak. It's strength -1. They have, so it's 10, 9 total. But they are poisoned. Total -3, so 6 go through. I will probably note wounds right next to the tokens. Normally I don't do that, but it will be much easier for me. Yeah. So 6 go through, and the deckhands, they have some... oh, it's 5. Okay, and then... and then I'll need to test the poison. Yeah, here it is. Toughness test. No, so he loses additional 3, so he's on 2 wounds. Right. You heard one of the deckhands got struck by a projectile, and he howled in pain. It's clear that those creatures, even though they are small, they are pretty good shots. Another aims at Dr. Vakliger with its blowpipe, fails completely. Then next one shoots at Marla. Yeah, it goes and hits her on her leg. The blowpipe has a base strength of 0, so nothing goes through, because it's just like the damage is what you roll. you don't add strength, which means that 2 damage means that the dart simply slid off her trousers, or or just didn't broke skin. Another one with the blowpipe. I will roll between Gustav and Lambert. 1-5. It goes towards Gustav. No, it goes towards Lambert. Lambert, you can see that one of the creatures tries to snipe you with a blowpipe.
Yep. I would like dodge. Let's see.
You can't. You can dodge projectiles, just like you can dodge magic. Which, he hits you in the arm. But again, this is only a D10 for damage. Oh. Well.
Only?
But it means that it's 10 damage total.
Alright.
Your toughness, your armor, and everything goes through.
So my toughness with my armor will give me a -6 to that.
So 4 go through. And now I want you to test toughness, because this thing is poisoned.
Great.
You can reroll that, of course, if you want.
I'm gonna, just because that sucks. This will be my other luck.
Okay.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm
You
poisoned.
lose
Again.
additional 3 points from the poison. And
Here I go, boys.
And the poison, after the battle, you need to remember to test willpower, because I think you actually have been wounded by this, or maybe you or Johannes. It gives you hallucinations.
I have been.
Yeah, so it can give you, insanity points. You were struck in the arm, and once again during the last few days, you felt this horrible, concoction entering your veins, and it doesn't just hurt like hell. You start hearing voices in your head, and your vision gets blurry, and at the same time there are those strange lights, whispers. It's very unsettling.
This is some chaos shit.
Well, yeah, it's...
Or no, I don't know that. This is some dark power shit.
This is the dark power shit, indeed. Then, the one with javelin, it would take aim at you, Johannes, and throw its missile towards you. It goes for your arm. It hits with 33.
Okay.
So javelin's arm strength minus. So 7 total. Because it's strength minus 1, they
total?
have strength. They have strength 2. So 7 total.
Okay.
Remember that you have armor. You have.
Yeah. So I just have leather on my arm. So I get. So you said 7. So
yeah.
I've got. So it took up 5 with my armor and my toughness. So 2 get through.
Yeah, 2 get through, and please test me toughness right now.
Okay. We have to remember that it's -10.
Mm-hmm.
So I fail.
Okay, because it's right. You don't want to reroll that?
No.
Okay. So you lose additional 3 HP, and also after the battle we'll need to test your willpower to see if you won't receive an insanity point. And the final skink fires its blowpipe towards the last deckhand. And he chokes on the. He actually, inhales the dart and falls to the ground, choking.
Good for him.
Expiring in a matter of seconds, as the poison makes its way through his organism. I've heard that it was pretty common when someone was using blowpipe, like in South America. It was pretty dangerous because they could ingest those darts, and they were coated with like tree frog venom or something. Very nasty way to go. Yeah. Okay, so these were the skinks. Who's after the skinks? Also remember, good thing, the skinks, I don't think they have rapid reload, which means that they will need to
Goes to Marla.
Whole action to reload that. Then it's Marla. Marla, actually, probably because of what happened before on the temple steps, she quite hysterically shouts, "Into them!" and she rushes towards the smoke creatures, running as probably making like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, wait, can she charge them from this distance? I don't think she needs to run. Let's see. Charge. Because if she can, she will totally charge them. Oh yeah, here it is. So, charge is 16. Yeah, she's charging the nearest one. She rushes this one. With her sword held high. And she has the shield, taken from one of the Zaurus warriors. So, she will try and cut this one down. You also see that, by the way. And she manages to hit. The skink will try and dodge, although they don't have dodge as their skill, if I recall correctly. No, they don't, so it's half of their agility. Yeah, Mara just removed the creature's head from its shoulders.
And you don't want to marry this woman?
With a single swing of her sword. You saw that, you know, she practically ran past the creature, the sword swung, and the red crested head just fell onto the stone floor. Eyes wide open, this forked tongue extended from its two-filled jaws. So that was pretty sweet. Who's next? Johannes, I think it's you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, my blunderbuss or whatever, my handgun is fouled, right?
No. It was. You managed to reload it. It was only. It only failed to fire like before, but it wasn't like a mechanical malfunction. So you were able to clear it, and it's loaded. You can fire it without any problems.
Okay, I will fire at the bottom guy here with the javelin.
Sure.
Just to.
You can aim. Remember, if you want.
Yes, I do want to aim.
Always a good idea.
Yeah. All right, so I don't even know what the range. I'm assuming I'm in range.
You're not on long range. Handguns have, I believe, like 24, something like that. So if not more, so you fire without any penalties.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm just gonna fire off a ballistic skill.
Nice.
Ooh, bam!
Yeah. And that's a headshot, by the way.
Nice.
So roll 2d10.
Well,
that's probably going to drop the skink in a single shot. That's nice.
Hope.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Reroll ballistic skill. Interesting thing, you reroll ballistic skill and weapon skill always with the modifiers. So if you fired with a +10, if you roll 10, you reroll this with +10. Of course, same with minus modifiers, right? So remember that. So please reroll this. Okay, you failed, but doesn't really matter because it's 14 minus 2. You dealt 24 damage to this creature, and they have 8 wounds. Your shot detonated the skink's head. Simply put, there's not even, you know.
Shoot them where their head explodes.
Yeah, it's like, you know, there's only this blood spurting stump as the creature falls to its knees. You know, the bundle of javelins on its back rattling. It's dead. Excellent shot. Also remember, Johannes and Lambert, of course, about the ammunition.
Right.
Okay. After that, I think we finally have deckhands, right?
Deckhands.
Can I use my held action?
Because you were like you made this hold action, right?
Yeah, I was waiting for them to charge, but since Marla broke rank and we seem to be doing well, I kind of want to
sure. Of course, you can do. Just remember that you can't charge right now because charge is a double action, and when you're holding, you spend one half action for holding, so you have second half action.
Oh, okay. So I'd just be in. Yeah.
Well, but I mean, you can use it. For example, if you have 4 movement, you can use it to move 4 squares forward, right? That's probably
sure.
You know. So like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, yeah. Remember that when you hold action, you can at any point tell me, before anyone else does something, either a player or an NPC, that you want to spend your second half action and do something. You simply can't charge. You can't do any complex things. Gustav, you rush towards the towards the skink in front of you with the blowpipe. Your 2 clubs at the ready. The deckhands, they will charge. This one goes here, and the other one, the very heavily wounded one, it charges here. They charge those creatures with cries of "Aka! Aka!" One of them has a cutlass, the other one has a boarding axe, and they try to cut the skinks down. Let's start with the bottom one. Okay, that was almost a botch. He failed. The skink simply jumped away. You saw that, Gustav, you too, Lambert, and Johannes, you as well. The top one fared even worse, but at least they are keeping the skinks occupied. Okay, so now that was first turn, and I need to count the turns because that's pretty important, as you probably guessed. Quickly see. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so please note that this was round 4. And now, as you are all fighting your opponents, you see that another single skink emerges from the water. Let's say that he will emerge somewhere here. And this one is armed. This one is also armed with a blowpipe. Okay, Lambert, this is second turn. What do you want to do? You see that the tide is slightly turning between you, Marla, and Johannes. The situation doesn't look so dire anymore. Still, there's a lot of movement on the other side of the moat. You see scaly shapes, coming towards the edge. So you're not out of the woods yet, or rather, not out of the jungle yet. What do you want to do? You have your second pistol ready to fire.
Yeah, but that one's in combat. Let me see here. I can move diagonally, right?
You can fire into combat. It's just you're either risking hitting your comrade, or you take a very big penalty to hit. It's up to you.
It is only a deckhand, so we'll aim. We'll aim, and we get the -10 from long range, the -10 for the humidity shit, and then whatever the
you also have your offhand, right?
I have ambidextrous. It does not affect me.
Okay, sure. So this is how this works. You can fire towards the enemy engaged in close combat, but you get -20 to your ballistic skill, or you can tell me that you're firing blindly, not aiming. What this means is that you don't get the above modifier, but I will randomly, assign whom you hit. By that, of course, I mean that I will roll. 1, 5,
I'm not
let's
heartless.
say. Okay,
I'm
so...
not heartless. I just don't genuinely give a shit.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna aim and try and hit for under a 40. So there we go.
Okay. So remember, you have minus 20.
Yep.
Yeah. You
That's a
fired
miss.
you fired your second pistol, unless you want to reroll that.
No, I mean more
Okay.
rerolls.
You fired your second pistol. The bullet whizzed somewhere, between the skink and the deckhand. It flew towards the. It probably flew into the water, something like that. And
Killed a skink in there.
yeah, headshot to the skink, like in Saving Private Ryan when the bullets were.
Guys,
flying
I'm just
under the
10
water.
steps ahead.
After that, Gustav, you're in charge range. If you want to charge the skink.
I'm in charge.
So you want to charge?
I'm gonna charge him.
Okay. You raise both of your clubs and you rush towards the creature. You have plus 10 from or plus 20. I always forgot, is it plus 10 or plus 20 when you charge? Wait a second.
Isn't it plus 10 for charging, plus 10 for the guy? So it's also in combat.
Yeah.
So, but then it's minus 10 for the humidity.
If you failed the roll, then yes. Remember, this is not minus 10 to your test. This is minus 10 to your stat. I think it's minus 10 for the plus 10 for the charge.
Okay. So first attack.
No, you only have a single attack when you charge, but you managed to hit anyway. This skink will try and dodge because it didn't dodge before. On a very low, it failed. Roll damage. How much total?
I have a strength bonus of 4.
So 7 total. Okay, so 5 get through. Yeah, you've crushed one of your clubs on Skink's shoulder. You know that you've dealt it a very heavy blow. It reeled back and hissed in pain. You practically almost dropped it in one hit, but it's still standing barely. And the deckhand right next to you, he's like, yeah, get him. Okay, after Gustav,
lizard.
We have, I believe, Dr. Vakliger, right?
Yep.
Dr. Vakliger screams at the top of her lungs, and she rushes with her spear extended in front of her towards one of the scaly attackers.
I hear a baby.
Yeah, my daughter is she's not happy right now.
So it's quite a pair of lungs.
Because she had her hair washed. And Vakliger manages to plunge the spear deep into the skink. The skink will try and dodge. No, Vakliger skewered the creature right through.
Damn.
Killing it instantly. The skink vomited blood right on her boots, right on the stone floor, and then fell dead. Nice. Do not mess with alcoholic grandma.
Like I say, so much for first do no harm.
Yeah. Hippocratic oath. Snail bitches. Yeah. Okay, after that, Mother Akela does the same thing, but to the top one. She charges with her cutlass held high. With plus 10, perhaps she passed. But if not, then that's a botch. Nope, that's a botch. So I'm going to roll on the botch table. Nice. Okay. roll d10. The lower, the worse. It's,
Not great.
okay, so next round should be after Skinks. What happened? I mean, none of you saw that, but she slipped on the stone and almost fell on her face. She managed to catch her balance just in time, but it's you know, of course she's cursing like a sailor, but she's completely exposed right now to the creature in front of her. After Akela, I believe the skinks are up, and since all the skinks are engaged except for one. So, let's start with the one with the blowpipe. The one with the blowpipe will take aim and fire at Marla, because it emerged from the water. Nope, the dart swooshed past her ear. The other small diminutive creatures, the one fighting Akela, it will draw its obsidian-like dagger with copper handle, and it will try to shank her. But Akela deftly parried the blow. The other one, the one with the javelin, it draws another javelin from its back and tries to stab. I will roll 1/5 the deckhand. No, it tries to stab Dr. Vakliger. No, but it fails. Yeah. And finally we have the one fighting Gustav and the other deckhand. It also draws a knife made from what looks like a fang of some huge jungle predator. It spans the knife in its small scale hand deftly and tries to cut 1/5 Gustav. No, the deckhand. It fails. The deckhand simply jumps away just in time. You are all doing very well. You are all keeping them away from you know, passing your line of defense and just causing mayhem among other deckhands, other sailors. So that's very good. After Skinks, we have what? I think we have Johannes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now
wait,
your
no,
options.
Marla's next.
Okay, so Marla will... She's not suicidal, even though she probably feels much more confident, so she will not charge the one right next to the moat. She will, however, approach and attack this one, giving her an extra plus 20% to hit. Yeah, she manages to slash at the creature. The creature had its turn, which means that it can try to dodge on total of... Oh, it passed. They are dodging, I kid you not, on 18, and it rolled 9.
Wow.
So, Gustav, as you saw your, well, ex-flame trying to skewer the little beast, it probably, well...
We call her his biggest mistake.
Yeah, obviously it saw her because they have their eyes on the side
biggest
of their
fumble.
skulls. Yeah, and it quickly scrambled back, barely avoiding her blood-covered sword. Now, Johannes, we have you. Just so you know, Johannes, you can charge, and I will tell this in advance of our future games. If you take a look at the map, and for example you see this square or this square, you can stand here and engage the enemy here. So if you want to charge this creature, Johannes, for example, you can do that. You have the butt of your weapon, which isn't great because it's improvised, but still, you can do this or you can do something else. It's up to you.
I feel like I should reload.
Okay, sure. You have a rapid reload?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the handgun, I believe, normally takes 2 turns to reload. Let me quickly check.
I believe that's how we played it last time. Is it the turn with the rapid reload? It's the turn
yeah.
to reload it.
I just want to make sure. But I think you are right that it's this is Yeah, normally it takes 2 turns, so in your case it will take a single turn, so you spend this turn reloading your weapons, without any problems. You quickly, put the bullet inside the barrel, throw some gunpowder on the firing mechanism. I know what it's called in Polish, I don't know what it's called in English. Firelock, I think, right? You cock the weapon and you prepare to fire. But of course it will happen next turn. After you, Johannes, there are the deckhands. The deckhand fighting the skink right next to Gustav and Marla. He's very enthusiastic, so he will make an all-out attack, giving him a total of plus 30% as he raises his boarding axe high and just roars with fury, trying to kill the creature. And slashes the boarding axe towards this small lizardman's leg. Beaten. Probably that was enough because they have strength 3, so 6 minus. Yeah, and Gustav, that was enough. The sailor right next to you chopped off the skink's leg. The creature fell to the ground, bleeding heavily. Before he was able to do anything else, both the sailor and Marla practically chopped it to pieces. There's blood everywhere. I guess that Gustav probably doesn't feel comfortable with that, but it is what it is. The second deckhand, it will try something slightly different. It will make a parry attack, so one action will be spent on parrying, the other attacking, because he's very heavily wounded. Plus 10 from Dr. Wackliger, and probably it was enough. Wow. Let me see. Yeah, barely, but it was enough. The skink will try and dodge. D20, ignore that please. Failed. And it's a headshot, by the way, or rather head slash from the katnas. 4 minus 2, so 4 go through. So actually, that's still a very serious wound for the skinks. Lambert, perhaps when after you discharge your weapon, you saw that one of the small lizardmen fighting Wackliger and the wounded sailor just got its head slashed with the cutlass. It staggered back, hissing in pain. But you don't really have time to think about all of this because there are more coming. We have new turn. This is third turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, so very quickly let me check one thing. Class. Okay, third turn. Just so you know, you guys are seriously doing very, very well. I'm not even kidding, but another 4 skinks emerge from the water.
All good things come to an end. That I would kill for a grenade right now.
or a blunderbuss. One goes here, for example. The other goes here. Someone disconnected. The other goes here, and the last one, let's say that it goes here. I will roll for their weapons when the time will be appropriate. For now, yeah. So the creatures emerge here, all armed and ready. Right now, Lambert, it's your turn. Both of your pistols have been discharged. What are you going to do?
I'm holstering them both.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out my sling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me down.
Mm-hmm.
And do you spend an action to load a sling?
Yes, of course. You still need to.
All right, so
load it.
I am loading a sling, and that's it. That's my turn. Taking the sling out and loading it.
You have quick draw, right?
I do.
So if you holster 2 weapons, that's a single action. You spend another quick action to draw sling, and another action to load it. Yeah, that's it. So you are right now spinning the sling over your head with a projectile in it. By the way, did you check the range? I think slings have very short range, but I may be mistaken. I almost never.
Slings have a better range than pistols.
Really?
Slings have a range of 32.
Yeah, actually that's true. 32. Wow. And the bigger slings, the ones that you put into the ground, they have 48 total. Nice. Wow. Okay.
I haven't used this thing since I smote that guy with lightning.
Yep.
Oh, the poor agent man. I remember him. Rest in pieces. Only sad reactions for the agent man.
About to smite these guys with lightning too.
Yeah. After that, we have Gustav. Gustav, you're up. You just dispatched your opponent, but you see that even more of them, emerge from the water. What's your plan? Just before you do anything, Brian, you can tell that both the Deckhand and Marla will almost certainly charge them. They have bloodlust in their eyes, and Akela, as I mentioned before, she can't influence you, but when she, roared, drive them back, you know that the only way to stop them from reaching the rest of the expedition, running towards the cave, is to take the fight to them. So with that, please tell me what you want to do.
I will charge the one. Can I charge the one closest across from Marla?
Yeah, of course.
See if I can
course.
ping.
You mean the one with? Oops, that's not this. You mean this
the one that she would like? Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Of course, well, no problem. Sure. You rush towards this thing. Your two clubs at the ready. It just emerged. Actually, it emerged last time from the water. You see that it still has the blowpipe in its small claws, and it doesn't have time to put it away as you jump towards it and swing both of your clubs. Roll weapon skill plus 10%. With minus 10 to your basic weapon skill, of course, because of the sickness. Tell me if you've managed to pass.
If it's plus 10, minus 10, then that would pass by 3.
Okay, awesome. The skink will try and dodge because that's the only thing it can do. Very low. It tried to jump away. What happened is that you swung one club in between its legs and crushed its pelvis. The skink bent in two, and the other club, you weren't even thinking when you were doing this. You drove it all the way from the top to bottom, and you broke the creature's neck. With a horrifying crunch, this small diminutive lizard falls to the ground, dead.
Kind of bad now.
I guess, being a Shalayan means that you know how to kill really well. After that, we have Dr. Vakliger. Dr. Vakliger tries to spear the opponent that she's fighting with the deckhand, aiming with her spear. Nice. 0-9 towards the legs. The skink tries to dodge, however, she uses a spear. And when you're fighting with a spear, the opponent has minus 10% to dodge or parry. She just once again, Vakliger is unstoppable. She simply stabbed the creature so hard in its pelvis. The obsidianite blade went through cleanly, and the deckhand standing in front of the skink opened its throat with a single slash of his cutlass. Another small lizard man dead. Wow, that's pretty hardcore. Not gonna lie. Akela is fighting. Oh no, sorry. Actually, Akela will be after because she had the botch. She bought her roll. So now, the skinks that emerged, the one right next to Vakliger and Deckhand, let's see what he's armed with, or rather, it's armed with a blowpipe, because apparently that's the only thing that they brought with them. The one next to you, Gustav, it also has a blowpipe. And the one down few squares, he has a javelin. Okay. So what will happen right now? This king. Oh yeah, there's one more above. Okay, so the skinks will try and move forward. Actually, this one will simply run. Or rather, maybe it will... Yeah, it will run, but somewhere around here. The one here will move closer to the duo, and it will fire on one fire trigger. It will deckhand. It will fire on the deckhand. Failed completely. The dart swooshed past the sailor harmlessly. The one right next to you, Gustav, it will stay where it is right now and fire at you with its blowpipe. Again, you've managed to jerk to one side. The dart just missed you completely, fortunately for you. This one here, it will actually run as fast as possible to here with the javelin. You're not sure, Johannes, if it's charging you or if it wants to move past you, but it does. It makes like a mad dash from the edge of the moat. And the one fighting Akela will slash at her with its weapon. Also making a parry action with the second action, so it goes for her leg. Akela will try and dodge, she can do that. She jumped away without any problems. She's a seasoned fighter, seasoned sailor after all. Now it's her turn, and she makes her, I think she has 2 attacks perhaps. Yeah. She makes multiple attacks, multiple slashes with her cutlass against the creature. But yeah, she fails the first one, and the second strike. Second strike connects. The skink will try and parry with the knife without any problems. Actually, it rolls 0-2, which means that for its next parry or dodge action, it will receive a plus 5%. After that, we have... whom do we have after skinks, essentially? We have, I believe, Marla, right?
Yeah.
Yes, next Marla.
Okay, so Marla will charge this one. Seeing that it's, that it's the one that no one is taking care of. And she even cries something like, "Kill them all!" Yeah, and the sword flies towards the creature's arm. The skink will try and dodge. Nope. I think it's 4 total, so yeah. So she managed to draw some blood, but not that much. Still, she's doing her part. And after that we have Johannes, right?
Yep.
Johannes,
Right.
what's your...
I'm gonna aim at this dude in front of me and try to blow him away.
Okay, that's a very good idea. So as you see that the skink probably wants to just pass you by, you aim. However, you get plus 10% to your ballistic skill, which is minus 10, and you get minus 20 because the creature is running. So you roll with aim action on a minus 10%.
Okay.
To your roll. So remember that your BS is minus 10, and then your roll is minus 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I need to roll.
In my opinion, so
Nope. I will re-roll that.
That's what I want to say. This is probably a good.
And I botch.
What this means, of course, is that we simply roll on the table. Only if you would roll 100, then we would roll twice on the table and choose the worst part, choose the worst, effect. But since this is 44, please roll me D100. Wait a second.
Alright, that's all 12 trolls based.
Oh, nice.
I don't know when I'll get around to painting them. I want to paint these bolt horrors first. I've got Doom Diver to finish. I've got a Thorak Ironbrow I gotta do for somebody. So all those fucking boar boys finish.
Yeah.
That's alright. That's alright. I get about an hour and a half of painting in each morning
Yeah, that's cool.
before I go into work. And I don't go into work tomorrow because of this dental bullshit. But I'm happy about that because it's cold as fuck tonight.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
Johannes, if you could please roll D100.
Yep.
And you can't roll that with luck, just to be clear. 57, okay. 57 means you discharge your weapon. The black powder charge fired the bullet, however, it got stuck in the barrel. Your weapon is now completely useless, although, of course, you can try and fire it again. Yeah. And this time, because you spent some time training with this weapon on board the Maiden of Manann, and then when you were stationed at the base of the pyramid, you kind of know the sounds of when something goes wrong, and this is not just misfire. This is something worse. You have a feeling that if you try to fire this weapon again without someone, and by that I mean some kind of engineer taking a look at it, it will probably go very badly for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I now have a fancy club.
Yes, effectively, right now what you have is a club. That's actually true. Which, by the way, that's often how gunpowder weapons worked back then. When they ran out of ammo, the soldiers, for example, used them as clubs. Back in the days of Renaissance and even, I believe, Napoleonic Wars. Okay, after Johannes, I think we have the deckhands, I believe, right? Or someone else still?
No, it's the deckhands after me.
Okay, so the first deckhand will try and charge this creature here, and the second deckhand will try and support Akala because they are clearly very dedicated to her. So the second one will approach and attack, getting the plus 10% from her. It failed. Unfortunately, Lambert, you saw that this cutlass missed the creature's neck by inches. Gustav, meanwhile, you see that right next to you, your fellow sailor armed with a boarding axe tries to chop down the skink that just emerged from the water. But the skink jumped away just in time. The axe slammed into the stone in front of it. Okay, and now we have turn number 4. What this means is that, of course, I once again roll. Wow. A single one emerges. A single one emerges from the water. And I will say that it emerges somewhere here.
At turn 4.
Yeah. Another one of the diminutive aquatic lizards emerges from the moat, preparing to cause some havoc. But for now, we have Lambert. Lambert, what are you going to do?
Yeah, boy. Alright, let's sling this fucker.
Okay, you fire your sling at the creature that Johannes tried to shoot, but unfortunately...
well, I want to aim and then fire.
Sure. Remember, it's
so it'll just be the ballistics.
So,
yeah.
You have minus 20 to hit it, but then you have all your other bonuses.
Plus 20.
Yeah, because you have this this trait.
So it just cancels it out.
Okay, sure.
Man, I just can't hit shit, guys.
The stone flew right next to its skull. However...
Does anybody want to lend me a luck?
Yeah,
if I had one.
If someone wants to give Lambert a luck, I'm fine.
You could have one of mine. I have 2 total, so I'll save one for about to die.
That you can't use Marla's luck. That would probably be slightly unfair, given that she's NPC.
I should have bought lucky.
Yeah, if you can buy lucky, actually.
Nope, that's even worse.
But unless it wasn't botched.
Oh no!
So
all
the
right.
stone flew right past the skink, completely missing it. However, Gustav, you're up. What do you want to do? To your left, another one of the skinks emerged from the water. Just so you are clear.
So first question is Marla fighting that skink by herself?
Yes, currently yes. And you see that she managed to cut it. Just remember that if you want to make sense of the battlefield, you usually need to spend a single action for a perception roll on a perception roll.
Okay.
But in this case, it's free. You see that she's fighting it all by herself.
I'm to help the sailor.
Okay.
Or the deckhand right here then.
Okay, so you are moving to the flank of this creature, and you try to club it with your club, one of your 2 clubs. You have plus 10% from the sailor.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to hit. And the skink, I believe, it didn't try to dodge because the sailor simply missed it, so it will try and dodge your attack. It failed. Roll damage, please.
Ooh.
How much?
12.
12 total. Okay. That was it. While the skink managed to avoid the deckhand's boarding axe, you simply moved to its flank and you crushed its ribs with a double swing of your clubs. The skink fell to the ground, choking on its own blood, as the ribs probably punctured, its internal organs. Go, Gustav.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. After Gustav, we have, I believe, Dr. Vakliger. Dr. Vakliger is she's crying get over here, and she charges the skink at the top. She saw that that this creature is trying to make a break for it, and she will try and stab it. No, unfortunately not. While she is very enthusiastic, she probably still is slightly hungover, so her stab misses her target completely. Mother Akela, it's now her turn because she's not she didn't botch anymore. She will try and aid Vakliger while crying as a free action, and you all hear it. Don't let them get through. So, what this means, she's leaving this combat here, making a charge towards this enemy. What this means is that she's taking a free hit from the skink, because that's how this works. I just moved the map. Because you need to make the disengage action if you don't want to. If you don't want to take a blow. So I will roll for the skink. Basic weapon skill test. Well, okay, I'm not going to kill it with that, but I will roll on the botch table. Ooh, that's a very bad roll. The lower, the worse. So, as Akela tried to jump away, maybe you saw that Gustav, or rather I believe Lambert would saw that, the skink tried to stab at her with this high overhead stab, but she was so quick that the only thing this creature managed to stab was the ground, and its dagger broke. It like smashed into pieces. It also lost 10 initiative and 10 dex, which means that it will be, I believe, after Johannes next turn, if it survives, which it probably won't. And Akela charges this creature that Vakliger fights, so she gets still plus 20. Yep. The cutlass flies towards Skink's torso. Skink will try and dodge, fails. That's enough. She has, actually no, that's not enough. She has strike mighty blow maybe? She practically disembowels the thing, but for whatever reason, it's still standing on 0 HP. And now we have the skinks. So the one here, the one that just emerged, it produces has a javelin in its claws, and it aims at you, Gustav. It tries to throw the javelin in your direction. With an aim, unless they have with an aim action of 50 something, I probably botched that. Yep. So let's see. Throwing weapons. Right, there are throwing weapons here. Throwing missiles. Ronaldo is on your side, Gustav.
It's foretold that I die at night, not during the day.
Yeah, Gustav, you saw that the creature, took aim at your chest with the javelin, but for some reason, maybe because it just emerged from the water and it's so slippery, the javelin simply fell from its grip and fell, clanking onto the stone of this plaza. The lizardman looked dumbly at the dropped missile at its feet, then looked at you, and it also almost has this comical, well, I wasn't expecting that look on its alien lizard face. Now, the lizardman at the bottom, it will make a dash towards the edge. It will try and make a dash past you, Johannes. What this means is that you get a free attack with a plus 20 weapon skill with your weapon. If you fail, the skink just, rushes past through.
Okay.
Because it's not interested in fighting, it just wants to break through the line. Roll me weapon skill plus 20%.
Okay.
Nice!
Yeah, buddy.
It still can dodge, however. But okay, yeah. You didn't even hit it, with you weren't holding your weapon by the buttstock near the trigger and the barrel. You simply switch the grip, holding it almost like a bat, or like a warhammer, and it swung horizontally, crushing the buttstock into this creature's neck, breaking, maybe not even breaking its neck, but crushing it so that it falls to the ground, unable to breathe. It expires within seconds, its eyes already huge, bulging out of their sockets. That was huge actually, because if it would break through, the creature fighting Akela and Vakliger will try desperately to sell its life, dearly, and will try and stab Dr. Vakliger with its javelin. Hissing furiously and making a pair action with second action. It goes towards Vakliger. Vakliger will try and dodge. She failed, so now the javelin will deal 4 4 damage total. I think Vakliger ironically has 4 toughness. Apparently when you're an alcoholic, you're much tougher to kill. Who knew? No, actually one went through. What this means is that I will test very quickly. Okay. Yeah, Vakliger, Gustav, you think you've heard your superior, I guess, crying out in pain as the poison javelin nicked her arm, but you're not sure because you've just managed to you're just stepping away from the carcass of the enemy that you killed, and another skink fight is fighting deckhand. It will try and stab him. No, it failed. 38 is not enough. They have very low weapon skill. Yeah, fails, and the one fighting Marla. It also produces a serrated like war knife, short but wickedly sharp, and tries to stabby her. Marla will. I forgot. She took a shield last game, right? She took a Zaur's shield.
Yep.
So she will try and block the strike with her shield. 30. Yeah, with +10 she managed to block because shields give you +10%. She has 30. No, she failed. She has 33 weapon skill, so she will need to spend luck. Let's reroll that. Unfortunately. 7 plus 2, it's 9 minus 3. It's 6. How much toughness does Marla have? Brian, you remember?
4. She just got 4 today.
Okay, let's see one thing. Where's the goddamn? Oh, here it is. It's strength -3. So 6. So she has 4. She has armor. I think she might have.
She doesn't have armor anymore. It got destroyed.
Okay. So she has 4 toughness. So 2 go through, and I will roll her test. And 3, so additional 3. So please note that she lost 5 HP total from the slash. And Gustav, you also heard that. You heard Marla curse loudly in pain as she got stabbed, as she was stabbed by the skink. Now, after this last one, we have Johannes, right? Yeah. You just managed to kill your opponent with a very well placed swing of your weapon. Lambert, by the way, you saw that. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now, Sean?
I want to switch to my sword and buckler, and move sort of forward towards in the general direction of the one that isn't engaged right now. So
okay, so
maybe
withdraw or not?
Yes, I do.
So you want to? I presume that you want to like put the weapon on your back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's a half action. Sorry, that's a quick action. And for a full, for like a half action, you draw your sword and your buckler, and you have additional action that you can spend on moving towards the. Maybe you can ping it on the map. Okay, you have 4 movement, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could be somewhere here. with your.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
You have your sword in your hand, you have your buckler in your hand, you are ready for everything very well. And finally we have deckhands, the one deckhand fighting the skink with between Marla and Vakliger and Akela. He will attack and actually he will draw his knife and attack with the cutlass. Yeah, he manages to hit low, aiming towards the legs. Through the leg. This I presume he managed to hit. Yeah, they have very poor weapon. No, he managed to hit. Yeah. The skink would desperately try to avoid the blow, fighting for his life, but it failed. And now the damage. Okay, 8 total. So. The deckhand dealt a grievous wound to the creature's legs, slashing both of them deeply. The little lizard man hissed in pain, barely alive, but still in the fight. And this is probably slightly distressing to all of you, even when they are very heavily wounded, they don't seem to retreat. They don't seem to, like they want to retreat. The deckhand at the bottom, it will charge this one. After this round, so right now, after I finish with this deckhand, we'll take 10-minute break.
Red.
Just let me see if you manage to do anything. Plus 10. He passes the skink, who will try and avoid the blow, maybe. 69, that's always a success, but unfortunately not enough here. So the boarding X flies through, and
ouch.
And it simply the deckhand practically bisects the little lizard as the X just goes through its shoulder bone and stops somewhere on the level of its lower belly. The skink is practically opened and it falls to the ground, losing its entrails. Okay, so right now we enter 5th round, but we take 5-minute break, or 10-minute break. Sorry.
Question. You said Marla takes 5 wounds.
She lost 5 wounds total, and
She's currently at 7. Do we know why?
Because she wasn't. She sustained some wounds last session, and Vakliger failed to heal her completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's at 2 now then.
Yeah, she has 2, and she will need to test in some time the willpower to see if she'll be able to avoid the insanity point. But for now, we take 10-minute break. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
rolled a 12.
Oh,
I
nice.
was like, whoops. And so they fucked off, and I was like, yay, I win.
What
My
you need,
trolls-
sir? What you need, sir, is a hag
Yeah.
to remove that stupidity.
Well, this is we were playing 3rd edition, so this is before hags were invented.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say hag's pretty early, but I think it's like 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Good old 3rd edition fantasy.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm pretty
Yeah.
committed to making Old World do good.
That's good. Yeah, I just well, I was playing a lot of Lord of the Rings for a while, but I
remember that game.
Yeah.
I remember that being a success.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, there's a pretty big community in Phoenix playing, but
it's amazing. I know a lot of people that want to play it, but nobody will fucking bite the bullet. And I was like, I've got my Isengard shit. No, it's painted, but I've still got it. I would
Places
find
where there are communities for it, they're pretty thriving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Northern Virginia apparently like is huge for like Middle Earth like strategy games and shit.
That's cool.
Like the store right now, the LGS, it's mostly 40K and BattleTech now.
Okay.
AOS fell off hard. I don't know what happened. Because it used to be like AOS was beating out 40K by a lot.
Oh, really?
In Poland, Lord of the Rings is pretty popular as well.
Oh, okay.
Apropos.
And then there's a store down towards Collier that, like, their big popular thing is bolt action. I was like, man, I just can't anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do World War II gaming anymore. It's just fucking hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too many trolls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's they didn't have the whatever half track in 1943.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that are like, I guarantee half the players are playing German, and then going hard on the iconography. I'm like, dude, the German era didn't have that shit on them.
No, those same people play like Confederates in the Civil War games and shit, and it's like this whole pattern starts to emerge, and you're like, oh, okay,
dude, it's just a joke. It's like it's not a joke.
Yeah, it's not. If it's a joke, it's not funny.
I mean, I've seen.
You're the only one laughing.
With like swastikas on their shoulders, right? And it's also like, oh, it's a joke, it's not serious. Well, yeah, it is. Like, you have a spaceman with fucking swastika on his shoulder pad. Like, this sucks. There's nothing funny about this, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, that's when you just be like, I forfeit. See you later.
Yeah.
Enjoy the victory. Glad you got to play your game.
Like,
yeah.
And some people like really take this whole Death Corps of Krieg or Black Templars way too far.
They're based on the fucking French, dude.
Yeah. Abhor the mutant, purge the unclean, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Well, whatever. That's why I think fantasy is better. It's more chill, and there are less topics like that. Even the witch hunters can be pretty well written, not just like xenophobic, racist.
Yeah, Matthias Stillman is pretty chill.
Yeah, Matthias Stillman is awesome. I love the series. I'm currently reading Luthor Huss book by Chris Wright, and there's a.
God, I love Huss.
Yeah, there's a witch hunter.
He's such a dick, but he's so fun.
Yeah, actually, in this book, he's more like he doesn't say anything, honestly.
Well, like. That's like the Ludwig Schwarzhelm book. I'm like, man, I love Ludwig Schwarzhelm. He really just hates what he has to do.
Yeah.
He really hates the job.
And there's this witch hunter there, and he's actually very cool, like really well written, because while he does, of course, the whole torture and interrogation, he's just tired of it. And he even says that he's been doing this for far too long, and just starts getting into his mind. The only thing that's
Yep.
rather unfortunate is that he's named Eichmann. Now, if you know anything of who...
Oh, great. Oh, that's
Eichmann
wonderful.
Was, yeah.
Uh,
But I guess that Wright didn't really knew who Eichmann was, or maybe forgot. Which is weird, because I believe that he's a history teacher. Except aside from the fact that he's a writer. But other than that, it's a pretty good book. But anyway, we return. This is the 5th turn. And you all see that you have this. None of the skinks managed to break through your lines. And now I'm going to roll 1 last time. 5 emerge.
Yep.
My god.
oh, shit.
We can do it, boys. We can do it. This next sling is gonna kill one.
2. Well, he can't emerge here because he would immediately get attacked. 3.
I'm emerging.
4 and 5. Right. You can see that the lizardmen are throwing everything they have at you. That said, it's,
skinks.
You can also hear, you think, in the distance, actually not too far distance, Captain Van der Veek's loud, booming voice getting closer and closer as he's certainly bringing reinforcements. Okay, but let's start with Lambert. Lambert, you have your knife, I believe? No, sorry, you have your sling in your hand.
No, it's sling.
Yeah. What are you doing? You see that even more skinks emerge from the moat. But other than that, other than them, you control the situation pretty well.
Rapid reload that sling, and we're gonna try and shoot one of the ones that just emerged.
This one first.
That one right there. Yep.
Okay, so let's count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He's on 17
The long range
from you. Yep.
Or no? So range is 32. Mid range would be 16. All right, so long range.
Yeah, that's still long range. So I think -10, right?
Yep. Missing.
You reload your sling and you let loose. You managed to hit with -10?
No, it's not. Oh, I didn't aim. Oh well.
You can aim. Let's say that you can aim. Sure.
All right. In that case, that's a hit.
Excellent. You struck the creature right into the middle of its torso. Roll damage, please.
I gotta try and remember what the fuck damage is for this thing.
Probably 3.
Damage 3. All right. So we gotta roll the D10. All right, 8.
Okay. 8, nice. And you saw that this produced a nice effect as the sling struck the creature into the middle of its chest. It bent down, wheezing, and of course only you can hear the wheezing, Gustav, as you are very close to it. It also, staggers a few steps back. It looks like it's actually on its last legs. That was very.
Gonna fall into the water again.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of description, like it didn't mechanically move back, since I don't think there's any way in second edition to force someone back with a ranged attack, unfortunately. But Gustav, now it's your turn, and you see that this creature is very heavily wounded. What do you want to do?
I guess in the heat of the moment, I would charge the closest one.
Okay, so you are too close for charge. You can approach and attack.
Just skip out of it.
So you
can I swift attack it then?
You make a single attack because you still need to make an approach action and a single attack action. So you jump towards the creature and you try to club it with your club. Unfortunately, unless you want to reroll that, of course.
Yeah, I'll use my luck. Did Lambert use my luck earlier?
Yes,
I did.
Yes,
he used one.
And I
Okay,
whiffed.
so I've got this last luck then. Okay.
Managed to pass, right?
Depends on the bonuses and the minus 10 to my stats, so 42 weapon skill. If I would need plus 20, I think.
Okay, so in that case.
Or no, I would need plus 10, I think, to do it.
Unfortunately not. this didn't manage because you have what 42 basic, yes?
It's 52, but I have -10 right now for the.
Well, so you. Oh, okay, 52 minus 10, 40.
Humidity.
Okay, gotcha. Let me quickly check one thing. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, the enemy must be at least 4 meters for you to charge. So sadly, you weren't able to do that, which means that your blow missed the creature's skull by inches. But yeah, ultimately it failed to connect. Now we have Vakliger. She tries to stab the skink, fighting her and Mother Akala with her spear. Actually, she even maybe produces this blood-chilling howl as she makes an all-out attack for a plus 30% total. Okay. Plus 30 might be... Yeah. She failed. That's a botch.
You botching.
Yeah. What this means is that Vakliger overreached herself and practically almost stumbled, twisting her ankle. Next turn should be after Akara, if there will be a next turn. Now Mother Akara tries to do something about this lone skink and cut it to pieces with her cutlass. 2 attacks. First one connects. The creature will parry because it declared parrying stance and failed. So the damage goes. And that's enough. She simply chopped it to bits, removing one of its arms.
Yay.
And a large portion of its skull, as well as slashing its torso with a few practice strikes. Now we have skinks. The skinks emerging from the water will probably do one last thing that they can. Take as many with you as they can. And they are mostly, as I see, armed with javelins. Well, maybe not all of them, but... okay... And... So, what will happen now is that the top skink will try and throw its javelin at Akara after maybe moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. It failed. Javelin flew right past her. This one here will maybe make this single move action here and throw the javelin at the deckhand. Once again, the missile missed one of your comrades by inches. The skink that is fighting with you, I'm trying to see what his arm is. Blowpipe. It will draw dagger, Gustav, and it will try and, well, cut you with it. You see that it produces this small black stone dagger with a handle wrapped in something that looks like copper wire, and slashes at you furiously, while hissing with hatred, and it goes towards your arm. Do you want to parry or dodge? You have your clubs out, so you can make an automatic parry if you wish, or you can dodge it.
I'd rather dodge it.
Just remember -10 to your agility, but other than that, I think you got, right?
Yeah.
Without any problems, you distance yourself from the wild slash, and you avoided, being cut very well. The 2 skinks right next to the one that you're fighting will actually aim their weapons and try to hit you. One with blowpipe, the other with javelin. The blowpipe one, yeah, it hits. 53. It goes towards your arm. Nothing. Two damage total. So it's simply your clothing stopped it, and the javelin whooshes towards you. It goes towards the head.
Oh.
And this. Wow. So wait, it's strength 2.
Ooh.
So 11.
This will kill Gustav.
It's javelins are strength -1, so it's 10 total. Now tell me your armor and your toughness on your head.
I have no armor on my head, but I'm 4 toughness.
4 toughness. So 10 minus 4 is 6 times 2 because it's a headshot. So it's 12 damage total.
Okay, that puts me -2.
Okay, so it's up to you if you want to burn fate or if you want to take a crit. However,
head crits are pretty brutal, right?
Well, -2 is not that bad. That said, before you decide, immediately make a toughness test because of the poison. You've passed. Okay.
Yeah.
I presume that you've passed with -10, right?
Not with -10, no.
Okay, yeah, because remember, you have -10 to your statistics, so you lose additional 3 points, so you are effective -5 on the table. So it's up to you if you want to burn fate or if you want to try and take a crit. -5 is
-5 to the head. I'll use a fate. That's what it's for.
okay. But do you want to use fate to be out of combat or for the javelin not to hit you?
Oh.
Because if you spend it so that the javelin won't hit you, you're still in the game. If you spend it to avoid, to be removed from combat, then you take an insanity point and you're knocked out.
Alright, guys, you know what? There's enough skinks here. I think you probably still want me around.
Yeah.
So I have 2 fate points left. I'm gonna burn an entire fate point just to ignore this one strike.
Okay.
Because I love you guys so much.
All right, that is noted in the notes.
If this actually makes you feel better, Brian, I wrote 40 out of interest. I wrote 48 on -5, so that would be pretty brutal. That would be 9 on the table. You would probably, be mauled pretty badly. Not killed.
Points and crits aside, I don't see how a javelin could hit you in the head and not
kill you.
Fuck you up pretty bad.
Well, I mean, normally it would mean that that it could probably skid off your skull, maybe hit you at an angle, something like that. But I get what you mean, of course. What happens is that you are fighting with this skink when Sandy, in the corner of your eye, you saw that the other 2 small lizard creatures are taking aim at you. One of them fired its blowpipe, which you managed to avoid by ducking on one knee. But then immediately you see this javelin flying in slow motion towards you, and you know that it's going to hit you, and you know that this is going to be the end of your story. But then you feel this indignation, and you just say this one word: no. And the javelin, it turns midair. Well, not completely, but just enough so that it whooshes past your head, ruffles your fair hair, and lands on the stone with this loud clank. And you know that Ronald is still watching over you. Somewhere over the din of battle, you think that you hear this meow of a cat. And you are not alone. Anyway, Yeah, you managed to avoid this this headshot. Pretty well, pretty good. After skinks, I believe we have Marla. I think Marla will try and slash her opponent with a single blow from her sword. Didn't she botch the last round, or am I tripping?
No, that was
No.
that was Vakliger.
Okay. So Marla tries to disembowel the skink that she's fighting with, and she manages to hit. The creature will desperately try to avoid the blow, but to no avail. Marla is 7 total. Yeah, she cuts it deeply, making a deep gouge in its flank with her short sword. The skink is just right now trying to move away from her as fast as possible. Obviously, she's a better opponent. Johannes, you're up. You see that Marla just managed to very deeply cut this one. So what do you want to do?
I want to try to move over this way.
Okay, you can charge this one, by the way. You are in range, just so you know.
Okay.
Although, sorry, actually you have plate, right? Plate gives you -1 movement, remember that. Which means, even a single piece of plate, which means that you are here right now. Not this one.
Okay.
Up.
Alright, so
let me quickly see.
I just want to move in the direction of these guys over here.
Actually, sorry, just so you know, you can still charge it, because when you have free movement, you have 12 meters charge range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which you can charge this one here, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one is out of your reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is also in your reach if you want to charge it. But okay, of course.
So I can't get these ones down at the bottom. Is what you're saying?
At the bottom,
too far away.
It's too far away.
Okay.
If you would have 4, then no problem. But with 3, you can only reach this one, this one, this one.
All right. I'll help Marla.
Okay. So you are with your sword held high and a Black Griffin's battle cry on your lips. You are charging the very heavily wounded skink, which means that you get plus 10% from charge, plus 10% from Marla. So plus 20 to your strike, but on a -10 weapon skill. Roll for it.
Okay. Oops. All right. Got too many windows open here.
No worries.
Boop. Oh wait. No.
Plus 20. I think you've passed.
Oh, plus 20, but -10. So
-10 to your weapon skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to land a blow, and the skink already tried to dodge. So you just roll damage now.
Yay! Take that, you skink! You.
Doesn't
kidding me?
Doesn't matter because I think you have what, 4 strength or 3 even.
Yeah.
So it was enough because it was on a single HP. So even though, I mean, you know, the hit is getting to you. Just so we are clear, when you guys have those -10s to all your stats, that means that you are effectively sick. You are you have jungle fever. You are, you know, the hit. Humidity,
I have jungle fever.
Yeah.
Swampiness.
The heat stroke, or maybe just, you know, the sun is getting to you, so you're not feeling well. That's why, Johannes, your charge, while sloppy, is just enough for you to practically stumble, and as you fall to your knees, you plunge the blade into the lower portion of the skink's body, skewering it through right to the very hilt. You know, when you've managed to stop yourself just in time, you pull the blade out, the creature is dead. So, nice job. And after Johannes, we have, I believe, the deckhands.
Yep.
So, the deckhand, this one will try and charge, splashing into the water the skink here. The deckhand above will fight his own. Nice. Cutlass flies towards the skink's abdomen. The skink will try and dodge, failed, and so the deckhand disemboweled the creature completely with his cutlass. And the sailor with the boarding axe once again comes to your aid, Gustav, as he charges the small alien-looking being and tries to cut its legs from under it. It already tried to dodge your blows, Gustav, or it didn't? I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't think so. I think that
this is the end of the turn, so no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So it will try, failed, and so with this mighty strike, it removed both of the skink's legs above the knees. The thing falls to the water, which very quickly turns red around its corpse. And so this is the end of turn 5, and this is the end of this phase of combat. You won. Yeah, by the way, just so we are clear, today's session will be all combat. Sometimes it happens, sorry guys, but it is what it is. What this means, fortunate for you, is that you managed to hold out, and not a single skink escaped off the edge of your map. So the escape tracker advances one point.
Okay.
Alright, escape tracker by 1.
Yeah.
Escape tracker is by 1. Alright.
What happens next? Captain Van der Beek leads a counterattack against the skinks, harassing the retreating sailors, driving them back to the water's edge. Just as it seems the crew of the Maiden might be given some space to breathe, however, a deafening roar sounds from the jungle, and the skinks begin to chitter and hiss in what might pass for cheers. Something huge is coming. We now enter the phase 3, called the final push. And so we immediately continue the combat from phase 2. We don't change anything on the map. That said, you have Captain Van der Beek, Bill Shaft, the first mate, and 2 more deckhands on your side. Of course there are more, but as with the defense of the steppes, they are not represented mechanically, they are fighting all around you. However, from the moat enters something huge. It emerges from the water, and you know it is surrounded by smaller skinks. It looks almost just like the creatures that you fought already before, the Zaurus. That said, this one is much bigger. It's easily the size. It's almost twice the size of men. It has a necklace of gold and human skulls around its huge neck, and there are golden ornaments fastened around its massive tail and gigantic legs and arms. In both of its arms, it carries a mace. The mace is almost the size of a horse, spiked and made from what looks like some kind of golden metal. I'm very quickly going to add this to... you can probably see it now.
Yep.
Yeah. It's something like that. And this thing will... we should probably rearrange the map a bit. So now...
Well, will I have time between that combat ending and the next to reload?
Yes. So let's say that we can... we remain the initiative as it is. I'm just going to add the Croxigor to the initiative order. Croxigor will be, I believe, last. They have abysmal agility. And since you did really well, there's only a single one because there might be... It's possible that there are a few, but there's only a single one here.
How many hit points does the healing draw add?
4. But you are heavily wounded, right? Or not?
No, I negated that.
Okay,
so I'm still at 10 hit points.
So it restores 4. The Croxigor has a 20 initiative total. And so we shall do this. We shall rearrange the combat a bit. Starting with initiative order. Lambert, where do you want to be right now?
Oh boy. One sec. Where's that croc? Where's he coming out of?
The croc. Well, actually, that's a very good question. I'm going to add croc right now. The croc will probably enter. Well, that's where the fighting is thickest. So here.
Over here. Alright, right there. I would have moved up closer to my boys because I'm pretty far the fuck out, so I'm gonna move over here.
Okay, here? Somewhere here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Gustav, where do you want to be?
Probably close, like with Lambert, Johannes, and Marla.
Okay, so
I think
perhaps somewhere
I want to consolidate with it. And can I take that healing drop?
Yeah, sure, of course, you can.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we have Akela will be also closer. Should be somewhere here. Actually, Vakliger should be first. Vakliger will be. Vakliger will stay slightly behind. I will also remove the skinks that have been left because there will be new ones. Okay. Then we have Marla. Marla will be right next to you, Gustav. Then we have Johannes. Where do you want to be?
I'll be down below Marla.
Somewhere here?
Yep.
Okay. Now I also need to add Captain van der Beek and Bilschaft, so I will roll for them. Van der Beek has very high initiative. So 63. So we shall remember that he has 63 initiative. He will be somewhere up front, as he is the captain. And Bilschaft, the first mate, sorry, not first. Bilschaft has... Okay, he has basic agility. He's a slightly better deckhand, but not in terms of agility, apparently. I will say, of course, that he's probably right next to his captain. And I will roll for his initiative because he's a different NPC, so please note that Bill has 37 initiative total. The two deckhands, one will be right next to Bill, here, wounded one, and the other one, he will be somewhere, let's say, somewhere here, probably. Actually, he will be closer to Gustav because he He likes fighting right next to you, Gustav. You make a pretty good team. Now I need to roll. There will be also a total of 7 skinks emerging from the water together with the Croxigore.
Christ.
And again, of course, I'm only telling you that it's called Croxigore because I'm doing it as players, not as characters. For you, this is horrible. This probably reminds you of Tales of Troll, or maybe it reminds you of an ogre that you've seen in Altdorf, perhaps. But even like ogres are scary, this is downright terrifying. Its huge crocodilian jaws are massive and filled with teeth that could probably, that are longer than Marla's palm. Even from here you can smell the strange coppery stink of its body. It doesn't have a red crest like the skink surrounding it, but this rather large patch of spikes of bony spurs emerging from its head and neck. And yeah, it's pissed the fuck off. Now. So this. Okay. In that case, let's start with combat, and let's start with fear tests, because Croxigore causes fear.
Yeah, boy, let's go.
But wait, let's start with, because we don't want to... it has fear? Yeah, it has fear. Frightening, in that case. We don't want to mess this up. Starting with Johannes. Roll me willpower.
Okay, -10.
Yes. You've passed.
That's a pass.
Yeah, excellent. Gustav, roll me willpower.
Willpower. Okay, 1 sec.
Remember, if you botch fear test, you get insanity point, and you treat it as terror, which means that you run. Actually, I have to work that
I think that's a pass.
with -10?
No. With -10, no.
You are...
It's a fail.
So you are frozen with fear. Until you compose yourself, you cannot do anything, including dodging or parrying. But you also do not route, and you do not get an insanity point. Lambert, let's roll your fear test.
Of course.
Same. I will roll for
Same
Marla.
thing. As the 5th 80 I've rolled.
Yep. Marla
Nice.
69ing this roll. Yeah, she's also frozen with fear, but she will reroll. She has fate still. Okay, doesn't matter. I'll roll for Dr. Vakliger now. She passed. 26. What boost does to you, right? Amela?
Yeah.
Sorry, Amela. Oh, Akela. Okay, Akela just, with this loud scream, she drops her weapon and she runs. She will actually run.
Oh, wow.
In a random direction. Yeah, that's 100. So that's the worst roll that you can pass.
That's bad for morale right there.
Very bad. Very bad. Please note that Akela is completely out of this combat. I will remove her, in fact, completely. And now let's roll for Bill. I think he passed. He has higher willpower. Let's see. Bill Shaft. No, he failed by 1. Okay. And so Captain Van der Beek. He failed. Unless he has somehow 84 plus, no, 56. And there are deckhands, and I will need to roll separately for all of them. Because, well, that's just how this works. 2 more deckhands. Actually, I forgot to add 2 more deckhands. That is very important for this combat. I think we would all agree. One deck.
Yep.
One deckhand will be here. Another deckhand will be right next. Well, will be between Bill and Van der Beek. So, start going from top to bottom. We will roll this. 31 willpower. Let's see. Nope. Second one. Yep. Third one. Nope. And the final one. No. Okay. So, we enter initiative. Lambert, start with trying to compose yourself, please. Willpower test.
Alright.
If you pass, you'll be able to dodge and parry, but you can't do...
That gets it!
Yeah, yeah. As the huge creature emerges from the water, swinging its massive club around its head.
It's just a bigger target!
You found this kernel of inner strength inside you, and you snapped out of it. What this means is that you can't do anything this turn, but you'll be able to dodge, parry, and next turn you'll be able to act normally.
Just playing warm bodies between me and it.
Yeah. Now, Gustav, I think you've also you've passed, right?
No, I failed. I need a 55 to pass.
So roll, please. You've passed.
Nice.
Same. This works exactly as before. After Gustav, we have Vakliger. She passed, and she will. Honestly, she will probably charge the skink at the top, since she sees what's happening and she knows that it's do or die. So she takes her spear and she rushes the skink. She goes for the head. Man, it's one angry grandma. Okay, the skink will try and dodge the crazy old bat. It failed. Vakliger speared it through its throat.
Nice.
Or rather through its open mouth. The tip of the spear emerged from the back of its skull. The skink falls to the moat dead, and Vakliger roars like a lioness. Fight! Fight! In Sigmar's name, fight! You didn't, Gustav. You didn't knew that. You know that she was a Sigmarite, but apparently she is. Okay. After that, we have. I believe we have skinks, right? No, sorry, it's Van der Beek. He will try and compose himself. He managed to snap out of it very well. Now we have skinks. Actually, who's first, Michael? Vakliger, Van der Beek, I think, should be first. He had like
Vakliger.
Vakliger is first, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have skinks. The skinks are armed as follows. Javelin. Blowpipe. Lowpipe. Javelin. Blowpipe. So many blowpipes. Nice. And the final one. Yeah, javelin. So the skinks will move and pepper you with missiles. The first one goes here and aims at the deckhand with the blowpipe, firing it and missing completely. The second one approaches and will aim at Bill's shaft. Yeah, it hits and 0-2, so that's immediately additional 2 damage. Because this is a very hard success. Whoa, 10 damage total. Bill has 4 toughness because he's slightly better mook. That said, yeah, so 6 go through, which means that he's on 7 wounds, and he immediately needs to make a toughness test. He's on 4 wounds. Okay. No, Bill. You're too young to die. Or something. Okay. Croxigor doesn't matter right now, it's last. This one here, it will take aim at one of the deckhands, let's say the closest one. Throwing its javelin towards the man. Yeah, the javelin strikes the sailor right into his solar plexus. I rolled d8. Ignore this roll, please. 3 plus 5, 4. Only 1 goes through. I will need to make a toughness test. Failed. So 4 go through. So he's on 7 wounds. Okay. And this one will aim at you, Johannes.
Okay.
Actually, no. You know what? This one will still aim at the sailor. The next one will aim at you. Failed. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It throws the javelin at you, Johannes. Fortunately, you managed to. I presume that you have your buckler and your sword in your hand, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You moved quickly to the side while also, wildly extending your hand with the buckler, and you simply deflected the missile midair. You still, felt this judder as it went through your arm, but fortunately for you, the javelin didn't pierce your skin. And the skink here, it will aim at the middle. At the middle sailor. With the javelin. Oh. To the head.
Ouch.
And 0-1. Yeah, so I think that's... yeah, what this means is that 2, 12... Johannes, Gustav, and Lambert, you saw that this man here, one of the newcomers, one of those sailors who that Van der Beek brought with him, got his head transfixed by a javelin. The missile went through one of his eye sockets and exploded through the back of his head. The man falls to the ground without uttering a sound. Brain, matter, and blood emerge from the horrible wound. Yeah, so that's it. After skinks, we have what? We have probably Marla, I presume, or Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marla. Marla will try and compose herself. 4. She'll manage to do something next turn. Johannes, you're up.
All right.
What do you want to do? You've passed, I remember, so you can act normally.
I guess I'll charge this. I guess I might be too close to charge, but I'll attack this skink right there.
You can charge this one if you want.
Okay. I'll charge that one then.
Okay. So you move here. With your sword held high, you rush the creature and you try to cut it down. Roll weapon skill. With plus 10%, of course, because of the charge.
Okay, so just a straight roll. Oh, I fail.
The creature that, just through the javelin that killed one of your comrades, well, not a black griffin, but a sailor, still, it simply moved too quickly for you to land an effective blow. turned on its heel. It looks at you with his huge, strange alien eyes and expels this hiss-like sound from its mouth. You have no idea if that's a challenge, a mockery, perhaps a curse. You don't know. Now I think it's Bill Shaft. After Johannes, he will try and perhaps failed. And the two remaining deckhands, one will. Okay, the top one can act, and the second one, right. The second one simply runs away. This dude here, because he botched completely. So that means he moves 24 squares, which means that he's out of the fight completely.
Oh god.
With just with soiling his breeches and just yelling as if all the evil spirits of the nether realm are chasing him. He drops his weapons and runs ironically towards the pyramid where the fighting between the Black Griffins and the assaulting Lizardmen is the heaviest. That said, there's still a single deckhand, the one that was fortunate enough to remain sane, and this deckhand, with a roar of anger, jumps towards this creature. He has this huge, perhaps a mace of some kind, just a big piece of hardened wood studded with nails and stone shards, and tries to clap this thing down, but the skink is too fast for it. And now we have Croxigor. The Croxigor will actually, I will roll for it. To see whom it will attack. They still have movement 6. So the closest it has 5 potential targets: Vakliger, Deckhand, Vanderveeg, Gustav, and Marla. What this means is that it's a D10 roll, with 1 being Vakliger, 2 Deckhand, 3 Vanderveeg, 4 Gustav, 5 Marla. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Vanderveeg. With ear-splitting roar, the huge ogreish creature that emerged from the moat rushes towards the captain, trying to clap him down with its mace. So let's see now. It slipped on a banana peel and fell on stupid.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Boom. Okay, I'm going to roll D10. Actually, I think that's the best roll that it could have. Okay, what this means is that Vanderveeg, he was just able to compose himself. He was just able to break through the fear. And as he saw this massive being rampaging towards it, and the ground all around you shakes because this monster is so huge and so heavy, he desperately dodged to the side. The club smashed the stone where the captain was standing a split second ago, and apparently this monster put too much strength in the blow, as it has problems removing the mace from the stone. What this means is that next turn, I mean, it's still last, of course. It lost additional 10 initiative, which doesn't matter, but it also, and please remember that, it also has minus 10 weapon skill, only for the next turn. Because of this wonderful
blunder.
Okay, and so we have now new round. This is round 2, starting with Lambert. And
all right.
Very quickly need to check the combat requirements. Okay. Okay, sorry, Michael, I have to just check one thing.
You're good.
yeah, you can now do whatever you want to do.
All right. Do I get any bonuses for it being a large target?
No, only when you aim at something like a dragon or a giant. And I think that even then, second edition doesn't really give any bonuses, which is.
Well, let's take the time to aim a pistol at it and take a shot.
You aim one of your pistols at the huge monster. You fire.
I got it.
Yeah,
Nice.
and you manage to hit it right into its somewhere around its shoulder blade. Roll 2d10 damage. Choose the higher one.
Come on, 10. Come on, 10. I'll take the 7.
So
Plus 4 is 11.
So 11 total. Now let me quickly check. You fired your pistol and you managed to hit the creature. 11 total, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, and you saw that it did damage. Your bullet went into its huge knotted muscles. This thing roared with fury. As you did damage to it. Very well, very well. So that was you. Gustav, you managed to compose yourself. What do you want to do?
I'd like to attack the Croxagore.
Okay, but before we do that, it has... wait a second... yeah, sure. Sorry, I have to check something. Of course, so you want to... you can only approach it and attack. You can't charge it, it's too close. So what you do is you move here with your clubs and you try to aid your captain and to deliver some punishment on this monster. That's the way. You have plus 10% from Van der Beek. Roll. Nice.
Nice.
Actually, it won't even dodge, so you just roll straight damage. 7 plus?
So 11.
7 plus, okay, 11, nice. Yeah, you brought one of the clubs on its huge muscled arm, and you can feel that you did something, definitely. This thing once again just bellowed in fury and pain as you hurt it. Very good, very good. After Gustav we have, I believe, Dr. Vakliger. Vakliger will approach the closest enemy and she will try and stab him with her spear. No, she unfortunately failed. Then we have, after Vakliger we have Skinks. So the Skinks, the one. Okay, starting from the top, it will be easier. The one fighting Vakliger produces a knife. Again, one of those strange, primitive-looking but wickedly sharp obsidianite or maybe bone-made, almost ritualistic knives, and it tries to kill her with it. Goes towards her head. Vakliger would desperately try to dodge. She doesn't have dodge, but if she has... No, she failed, unfortunately. By 2, by the way. So, 4, 6 total... Actually, I don't think that it did any damage at all. Funny. No, sorry, that's a headshot.
So you just know that Vakliger is not a combat medic.
Yeah. So 4 plus 2, 6. Plus 2, 8. Minus 4. It's for Toto, but I think she has toughness. Okay, so 2 go through, only 2 go through, even with a headshot. That said, she still needs to make a toughness test. She fails, so additional 3, so she loses 5. What this means is that she's on 8. Vakliger got wounded. The blade opened. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. The blade opened a huge gash above her left eyebrow, and she howls in agony as she feels the poison coursing through her veins. That said, she's still in the fight, fortunately. The skink fighting the deckhand, it also prepares to shank the man, and it tries to do some serious damage, but the deckhand with the club parries it expertly. The javelin skink here, it will produce a javelin and throw it at you, Gustav, or on Van der Beek. I will roll. At Van der Beek, sorry. At Van der Beek, actually. So it can't aim. What this means is that it doesn't get any penalties, but I will roll d6, and it can hit Gustav, Van der Beek, or the Kroxigor. But doesn't matter because it just missed. Johannes, you have 2 opponents on you, practically. The one that you were fighting and the one with the blowpipe, they both produce short blades, and they both try to kill you. First one, it goes for your leg. You can parry that, of course, with your buckler.
Okay. Will parry.
Actually, sorry, it goes for your balls, actually, so that will be double damage if this goes through, just so you know.
Okay.
Nice! Without any problems, you block the strike. That wasn't very, very skillful on the skink's part, but the second one tries to capitalize and goes towards your arm. You can dodge. Or remember, you can also spend luck points if you want for additional dodges or parries.
I don't have any luck left.
just for future info.
Okay. All right.
You don't have any penalties from the armor because you don't have mail to your agility, so you
Right.
only have -10 from the hit.
Okay, dodge. No.
And I think you have dodge, right?
Yeah, I do.
No, so agility -10, that's it.
Okay, I'll just roll on agility because I don't see where I put the skill.
Sure. Nice.
Yeah, suck it.
Your combat instincts are on point. Point. That was a good one. And you felt rather than saw the blow. But because you are so seasoned a fighter already, after training with the Griffins and being in a few few fights yourself, you without any problems managed to avoid the second strike. Now the skink with the javelin here will produce another missile and hurl it at Marla. No, it failed. They don't have very good ballistic skill, actually. The girl just managed to avoid the blow completely, and I think now it's her turn. Right? Or wait, did I forget about
who's next?
After skinks?
Skinks, Marla.
Okay. I think I forgot about Van der Beek, right?
Right.
Yeah. So let's
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the captain, and he must do something because he's a very good combatant. So retroactively, I'll very quickly do his 2 attacks against the Kroxigor. He has plus 10% from Gustav. The first strike, okay, doesn't matter. Second strike with minus. The second strike manages to connect, actually. No, it didn't. It didn't, sadly. Both failed, which is a shame. Okay, so now it's Marla's turn, and Marla will charge the creature that just tried to attack her with the javelin. shouting something, "Fucking die!" as she rushes towards the creature with her blade. And it would try and dodge. Failed. How much strength does she has? Brian,
I think it's 3. No, 4. She's 4 now.
she's
From strength
4.
and toughness.
Okay, so 10 minus. Okay, so she zeroed it. It's still alive, but it's barely alive. As she plunged her blade deep into its abdomen, the creature miraculously still stands, but it's barely standing. Gustav, maybe you've managed to steal a glance towards her engagement, and you can see that she manages pretty well. Then we have Bill. Bill will. Well, he can't. Actually, no, he can. He will aid his captain, of course, because he's a faithful officer. He raises his cutlass and tries to strike the huge monster that is assaulting Vanderbeek. No, but because of the poison and the pain, the blow goes. The blow is too weak to pierce the scaly skin of the Croxgore. And the two deckhands, one is fighting the skin, the other will support Dr. Fakliger. The first at the top completely failed. The one fighting the skink. Let's see. Failed, and so. Right, so it's 9 total. Okay. Skink is on a single HP, as the deckhand, armed with this mace, crushed a couple of crushed a rather large portion of the creature's arm, making it hiss in anger and pain. Okay, so now we have turn 3. Lambert, you're up.
Let's aim the other pistol at the Croxgore and take a shot.
Okay, I presume with aiming, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, your bullet
Always hit with 1.
just missed the huge monster. Despite its size, this thing can move quickly, and that's what it did right now. It's simply, as it's fighting, three combatants, it simply turned its body in such a way that your shot went wide. Gustav,
that's fine.
You are now your turn. What do you want to do?
I'd like to feign attack the Croxer.
You want to feint? Okay, so you know that this is a counter test, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you are trying to make it unable to defend itself in any way. Okay, so what this means is that we are right now rolling counter weapon skill.
I don't think that would pass anyway.
If it passed. What this means is that you try to go through its defenses, but to no avail. That said, you can still attack it. It simply will be able to dodge your blow if you wish.
Okay.
So roll weapon skill basically, with plus 20% from your comrades. I think you've passed with plus 20, right?
Plus 20, yeah, I think so.
With my with minus 10 to your weapon skill, I think that's
So it's only times 10.
Yeah.
I would need a 62, so that doesn't.
Okay, so almost barely you managed to land this blow, but no way. Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. Croxigor was supposed to, I think, attack it right last turn, right? Because it charged, and then it got struck, but then didn't attack. So there's still Croxigor.
It got its club stuck in the.
No. It means that it can attack. It has minuses to weapon skill.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to retroactively make it attack Vanderbeek 3 times with
Oof.
36 weapon skill. Wow. Okay. Well, Vanderbeek, dodge.
Ooh.
You know. Right. That's going to hurt a lot. So 7 is total. I will roll 2d10, take the highest number. 15 damage from the first strike. Vanderbeek has, I believe, no armor on him. -4, so 11, so he's on 8 HP. Yeah, and he botched, so so for this next strike I will declare that Croxigor has it slightly easier. So the second strike is on the same value, which is very low still because it's only 36. Yep, and the second strike failed, and the first strike on 26 failed completely. So Gustav, Lambert, you saw what happened. That this monster managed to land a glancing blow on the captain, practically spun him around, and the man yelled, obviously in great pain, as this club dealt some damage. Fortunately, the other 2 strikes were too wild, and they simply did not connect with your captain. So now, Gustav, you failed. So after you, who's next? I think Vakligor.
Yeah, Vakligor. Yeah.
She will do an auto attack for a total plus 30%. No, and she can dodge or parry because of that. You hear, all of you, I mean, there's a huge battle all around you and behind you, under the steps of the pyramid, so you can't really tell what is happening, but you think that you hear an old elderly woman's just shout of pure fury. You're not sure. That said, after Vakligard the Kings, and so the javelin hurling skink will once again take aim. There are 3 potential targets, so I will roll. It will try and spear Bill Shaft. No dice. The one fighting Vakligor in the deckhand, 1-5, it will aim at the deckhand. Yep, it aims its dagger at the deckhand, tries to stab him, but fortunately the seasoned sailor is too good of a fighter for this being to kill, at least right now. And the one, the skink below, it will, even though it's almost dead on its feet, will do everything it can to end the life of another sailor with its knife. Ooh, it goes for the balls. The sailor will try and catch. Nope. 4 plus 2 is 6. For 2, so okay, 1 goes through. So okay, so only a single wound goes through because he managed to pass the toughness test, even though the blade nicked his upper thigh. Johannes, both of your skinks will try once again to simply shank you, but they will also declare parry as they prepare to defend themselves from you. You are clearly a skilled fighter, and they know that they need to be careful. So the first one goes for the head. It tries to to perhaps open your neck, you block the strike with your sword. The second one, same. They aim for the eyes, but you just keep them at bay with a combination of wide swipes of your sword and your buckler. And the one fighting Marla, it produces knife, and the girl, without any problems, just covers herself with the stolen Zaurus shield. She's still up. Now we have Van der Veek. I actually think that Van der Veek perhaps should be before the Skinks, if I recall correctly, but well, it is what it is. He roars, and you all hear this, kill that fucking bastard, and just tries to slash at it with his cutlass. It's a good craftsmanship weapon, by the way. Something that I should probably have remembered. And yeah, it manages to connect. The creature will try and dodge. No. What this means is that Van der Veek gets additional +2 damage. Okay. So 5, he has strike mighty blow, 5, 6, still 8. Wow, so 1 damage goes through. That's not bad. Okay, second strike. Let's see. Yep, the Croxer can't do anything anymore, so just damage. Okay, another 2, little by little. He's chipping him away. And the first, sorry, there is no first strike because he only has 2 attacks. After that, we have Bill Shaft. Bill Shaft will make an all-out attack with his curved blade, shouting something for the Maiden. Yeah, aims for the creature's legs. Very nice. Ooh. Okay, that's good because Bill has, I believe, plus no, he only has okay, 3, so 10 total. Okay, that's pretty good. 3 go through. Gustav, you can see, and Lambert, you as well, that even though this monster is massive, it's already bleeding from like half a dozen wounds, and very obviously it is moving slower and more sluggish. So despite it being huge and scaly and just terrifying to look upon, it probably can be killed. After that, we have, I completely borged the initiative order. It should be now Marla, then Johannes, then Bill, but whatever.
It's Marla, Johannes, Bill, Deckhands, Croxagor.
Yeah. Whatever. I think, by the way, this is the last turn, and we'll probably end it here. We'll finish this fight next time because it's already pretty late.
All right.
Okay.
Unless you guys have time. If you do, then we can.
I don't.
Okay. So we'll end it on this turn, and then we'll continue it next turn. So now Marla will attack her opponent, of course. Try to take him down, and she goes low for the legs. The skink will. It can only try and dodge. Nope. Yeah, and Marla simply. She sliced open something very important in one of its legs. The spurt of blood is impressive. Johannes, as you're fighting 2 of your opponents, you see this, that her skink falls to the ground, just spraying blood everywhere. The girl doesn't give it a chance to react and finishes it off with a single slice of her sword to the neck. And now it's your turn.
Nice. All right. For Carl Franz, I'm going to do a swift attack and slash at each one of the skinks in front of me.
I just want to tell you that you can divide your attacks if you want, of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, sure.
All right. So, first one.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll damage first, or roll this? Oh, he's got a...
Doesn't matter. Roll damage.
Alright.
Always do the full attack. So strike, damage, and then next one.
Damn it.
How
That would
much?
be 5.
So that's not
So
bad,
2
actually.
plus my strength of 3 is 5.
5. So okay. So that means it's. You slashed at its leg, opening a deep gash. The creature hissed in pain and stumbled back a few steps, but then you very quickly reverse the grip on your sword and you lash out at its companion. Roll weapon skill -10.
Nope.
This time the other skin was, well, it was also ready last time. It simply jumped away. It knew what would happen and it tried to avoid the blow. Okay, so we had already Bill, so there are deckhands now. The one fighting the skink with Vakliger. Nope, and the one fighting the skink that is barely alive. Also no. They are trading blows. The sailor with his massive club, the skink with its small knife, even though it's agile and nimble and manages to avoid any major blows coming its way. And now it's Croxigor, and Croxigor has once again 3 targets. So I am going to roll d6. Gustav, you are the lucky recipient of all 3 strikes of Croxigor.
Great way to end the game.
First one, nope. Second one. Second one. Wait a second. I don't think it managed to hit. Perhaps. Nope.
It's got to be close though.
By 1, by the way. And
Oh
the third
wow.
one. No. All 3 strikes were punishing. They simply disintegrated the stone all around you when you desperately dodge them and try to get out of the way. But fortunately, you managed to avoid every single one. Okay, and this is where we end, guys. So very quickly, please, Michael, please note the turn that we've ended on.
This was 7.
Okay, and so
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since there was no roleplay today, all of you simply get 100 XP. So that means that you'll be able to buy a single advancement for the next game.
Works for me.
Okay, so next, either we are playing in January or on the 28th. It's up to you.
It'll have to be in January.
You have to be in January.
I'm about to for the rest of this month. I'm working weekends.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And working on Christmas.
Ooh, that sucks.
Oh.
But I did that a few times.
Yeah, but it's like I'll hit overtime before that, and they pay double on Christmas, so at least I'll rake it in on Christmas.
Yeah. So 4th of January, for now, or is that a no?
I think that's good.
That should be all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we see each other on the 4th of January. The map stays as it is right now. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Hear from you soon. Bye, guys.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Take care.
Later.
Good game.
Okay.